Oh, hey. Wait, what was the question?
Let me guess. One driving high combo, extra baked?
No. Could I get a burger with a side of fries?
Think you're a better driver when you're high? Think again. If you've smoked weed, wait at least 4 hours before getting behind the wheel, or don't drive at all if you're new to it, have eaten it, or if you've mixed it with alcohol.
It's not always this obvious when young people need help. For 30 years, we've shown up for youth. With your donation, you can too.
Imagine knowing about incidents, closures, and roadwork all before starting your trip. Ontario 511 lets you know before you go. You can get real-time information directly from the Ministry of Transportation, because the more you know, the easier it is for you to go. And spend the time doing the things that matter most.
Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Well, good morning. Welcome to Thursday. You've made it this far. Surely you can stretch to Friday as it is just on the horizon.
We have to, so you may as well too.
That's right. That's right.
Bring an umbrella, though. It's going to be a wet day today. Kind of drizzly and misty and
Wow.
showers. Hey, the snowpack is going away. Have you noticed how much snow we lost in the last
Yep.
couple of days?
Well,
So,
there was, it was a significant amount of rain yesterday. Did we hit the
there was.
33 millimeter
We
mark?
got 44.3.
Wow,
So-
we exceeded it.
So
Way
we,
to set that
yeah, we
goal
got a
and
lot of rain
smash it.
yesterday. Yeah, and we're going to continue with that today, and I'll have more on that today. Also, today is Budget Day in Canada. This is Christina Freeland, the Deputy Prime Minister, and the Finance Minister will deliver her budget. I think it's around 4 o'clock this afternoon. Now, they have their work cut out for them,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yep.
what are you going to do about gas prices? They're going to throw in a couple of NDP goodies, right? I think it was dental care was one of them.
Yeah, the dental care program.
Daycare.
The daycare deal. There were
Was there
a few.
eye care?
A
Was
few.
there eye care thrown in
I
there?
didn't
can't
see
remember
eye
if it was
care. Yeah, Mike is whispering in my ear that the military was a big
Yeah, so that's going to be a
component.
big part of the budget too, on how we're dealing with the Ukraine and the aid we're giving them.
Yeah.
But, make sure that you have your wallet ready to lose some
I think
pennies.
they would roll it out late in the day, right? That's so everybody has maximal time to feel their feelings
Yes.
and just kind of relax.
Yeah.
Get over it. Get over it.
Yeah, have
Go
your
to
dinner.
sleep. Fill your bellies, Go to bed.
It's going to cost you way more money tomorrow to be in Canada, but hey. So we got that to look forward to today. Also, yesterday, it is springtime. And so what happens in springtime here in the Sioux? The bears wake up.
And she
they're-
puts on makeup and comes to work.
and she's sitting right beside me. So there was, of course, bears spotted yesterday right around the corner where I live,
Ooh.
around Tree Lawn.
Oh my
Tree
gosh,
Lawn
is that where the
Avenue.
that's right across from the cash and carry?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, and yesterday it was climbing the hill up towards the
The seniors'
the
residence.
seniors' residence. So there's a bear and their cubs too, a mother bear and the cubs. So just
okay.
leave them alone. Don't worry about the bears. They're
Don't
just-
poke the bears.
Don't poke the bears. They're just looking for food right now. They're starving. So just leave them alone. Don't go chasing them and take pictures and create all sorts of.
Who's chasing bears? Dogs.
Well, a lot of people do,
Keep your
right?
dogs
Yeah,
close.
keep your dogs close too, because of course bears are just scared. They're scared of everything.
Oh
right?
gosh, yeah.
So
they don't want to have
they're more
anything to do
scared
with
of you
people.
than and dogs and
Yeah.
stuff. So just leave them alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave them alone.
Also, today is also another big day because our producer director, Mike, is celebrating his birthday. Yay!
Happy
There we go.
birthday,
There's Mike.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So he's
Happy
the guy
birthday.
behind the scenes, pressing all the buttons and rolling all the
Thank you
videotape
guys.
and
I appreciate it.
stuff like that. So he does a great job. So happy birthday to Mike. So what else is?
What else can we talk about? It's just, I find that as it's gray, it's gloomy. It's very difficult for me to get up this morning. So
Okay, Mike, are we going to go back to the? There we go.
for his birthday, we're just going to do the show
With
vocally.
just a shot of Mike.
Just.
Yeah, no, I was having a little problem, and I
A little bit of a
forgot
problem
about
in the
being on
booth,
screen.
I guess.
But I am.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what? We have a live guest too.
Yes,
Edie from
Edie is
Bushplane.
here.
Edie
Edie.
is here from Bushplane. She's going
Yes.
to talk about all the great things happening there. And
Yeah, well, they've got a big show coming up. The spring sale, I believe. Yeah. So
So-
anyway, I mean, yeah, she's going to tell us all about that. And I have all
the news is coming, and I got all the
Right
weather.
on.
But first, the news.
All right. Okay, so last night at around 8:15, Sioux Fire Services did respond. They had received multiple calls for a structural fire in the city's east end. So upon arrival then, they could see flames coming from out of a structure in the backyard of an address. This would be in the 0 to 100 block of Jamette Street. So firefighters then from Pumper 3 quickly doused the structure and were able to bring the fire under control within minutes. Very efficient, well done. The fire, which appeared to be coming from a shed, is currently under investigation. Fortunately, there are no injuries to report, and we will keep you up to date as information becomes available. All right, yesterday, Wednesday, Crime Stoppers, in partnership with the City of Sault Ste. Marie, did release their Wanted Wednesday image, and currently they are seeking tips regarding the whereabouts of one Justin James Saint-Amour, 40, who is wanted for uttering threats. Okay, so if you know where this individual, there's his face, if you know where this individual can be found, you are asked to please contact the Sault Ste. Marie Police Service at 949-6300, or should you wish to remain anonymous, you are able to go to Crime Stoppers, either locally at 942-7867 or toll-free 1-800-222-8477. You can also go to their website and click Submit a Tip, and keep in mind that participating that way through Crime Stoppers, if it does lead to an arrest, you are potentially eligible to collect a cash reward. And again, you know, you are able to preserve your anonymity. All right. What else can I tell you? Oh, this is, yeah. So we have yet another team locally representing Northern Ontario in a national bonspiel. So this is going to be taking place in Halifax, Nova Scotia. This is a national bonspiel, although it doesn't come at the same level as like the Briars or the Scotties, but it does feature a local team. Charlie Robert heads a team of police officers at the Canadian Police Curling Championship this week. So currently sporting a record of 5-2 after what they call a few off games. And even the off games apparently still came down to the last rock, so really strong players. He said that it's great to be representing the green and yellow. He is quoted as saying, "You're always filled with pride to represent your province at any kind of a national championship. So I've been here 8 times now with good teams, and this is the 3rd national championship with members of this team. I also have 2 national championships in the Canadian mixed." So once again, you know, recognizing how special it is to him to wear the green and gold. In our local curling community, he goes on to say, as well as our friends and family, obviously, we get a lot of good positive feedback and know that people are rooting for us. He hopes that they will be in a position by the end of this week to challenge another championship, but acknowledges that obviously there's going to be a lot of really solid competition. So we're rooting for you, Team Robert. If you do go to our website at SiouxOnline.com and you look at this article, there is a link whereby clicking on it will take you directly to the site where you can watch them and follow their progress. Okay, so that's enough for right now. We are going to talk to Craig a little bit to get some more information about the very wet weather.
Well, yeah, today's going to be another wet day for sure. Not as wet as yesterday, though. Yesterday was pretty steady most of the day. Today is going to be like a hit and miss pattern, scattered showers, misty. We're seeing some heavy fog right now outside. This is our live shot, believe it or not. Let's go to full screen to that if we can. There we go. Jeez, what are we looking at? Is this the, is that St. Mary's River? Yeah, hey, you think so? But it's a beautiful picture of fog. So let's take a look now at your 12-hour forecast for today. This is what we're looking like. We have that fog. You just saw that. That's going to eventually lift, but it's only going to lift to some cloudy, misty skies. That's lasting all day today. We're hoping for a afternoon temperature of 7 degrees, falling down to 2 degrees for your evening. So getting a little chilly, and -1 for the overnight. So guess what? If there's any moisture left in the atmosphere overnight, it could fall as snow. Right now, Environment Canada is saying we could see 2 centimeters of snow overnight tonight. I don't think we'll see that much, but hey, it could be a little of a wet snow pattern later on. Yeah, later on tonight. But I'll give you all those details coming up. Heidi?
No more snow. Okay. There's just no recovering from that. He just kind of slips it in there, you know, and I can't even be bothered to invoke the models and declare it's going to be sloppy. I don't want any more snow. So, okay. So on Tuesday then, we'll just forget about the weather. So on Tuesday, Sault Police Services did charge an individual who was riding an e-bike. However, the charges were motorcycle related. So we did get an influx of concerns from local citizens now alluding to some confusion about, okay, so when does an e-bike stop being an e-bike? So we did reach out to Sault Police Service and we were able to speak with Traffic Sergeant Ray Magnan about the difference in the regulations governing the different modes of transportation. So what he did say is that if it's an e-bike, it typically means that it meets the following: a maximum speed of 32 kilometers per hour. Obviously, he said, I cannot comment about a specific case, but one thing that could be a factor is not just the speed, but also he talked about the pedals. So once you remove the pedals, it is no longer an e-bike, because with an e-bike, you retain that capacity to, manually pedal it, not manually, but, pedal it with your feet. So that's a common modification, which could make you lose the exemption that comes with an e-bike. So as soon as you lose the exemption that makes it an e-bike, then you require plates, you require ownership, license, insurance, that kind of stuff. So he said if your e-bike is following all the rules and the operator is over the age of 16, then you are within the boundaries of the law. However, he also wanted people to know that there are other types of bicycles that don't qualify for the exemption and have been seen within the city. So he said maybe you modify that e-bike and then it becomes a motorcycle. However, he's talking about people who put the little motors on a bicycle. Very handy individuals. He said maybe many people do that, and then it's now a motorcycle. So once again, going back to that requirement, needing, plates, license, ownership. So the other thing is that the braking system on a bike is not designed to deal with slowing you down with a motor. So there are unsafe vehicles. You could be charged with driving an unsafe vehicle. He also made note of the fact that you can buy kits that are sold that say they are legal because they are under the 50cc mark. However, those two are wrong. Magnan said that that's a Transport Canada thing, though, not a Highway Traffic Act regulation. So if you are a motor vehicle driver, this is now the other side of the coin. So if you're driving your car, your motor vehicle, you are supposed to treat e-bikes with the same, treat them just as you would a regular bicycle. So give them the required space, give them distance, and the same respect that you would give to cyclists on both bicycles. He also reminds operators of the e-bikes that they are also required to follow the rules of the road. Further, a bylaw in Sault Ste. Marie also prohibits e-bikes from accessing the hub trail. So Sault Police Service, reminder, will check your e-bike, vehicles, and other modes of transportations for violations of any law, regulation, or bylaw during their regular patrol activities if they have reason to believe that something is amiss. We are standing by now to hop back into the world of our sponsors. You're going to hear from the Chamber inviting everybody to do all things local. Dine local, play local, shop local. Do all things local, because in this moment, especially now with the announcement of the minimum wage going up, businesses locally need our help. Okay, in this time of rebuilding and renewal, let's make sure we're supporting our local community. When we come back, Edie Suriano is here to talk with me live about an upcoming spectacular event at the Bushplane. So in the interim, go fill your cup and do come on back. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Shop local, Dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today. Good morning and welcome back. As promised, I am sitting here with Edie Suriano. Now, you are the marketing specialist. What is your title?
It's Marketing and Events Manager.
Marketing and Events Manager.
Yeah.
Very nice. So you have an upcoming event that you will be marketing and managing. Talk to me about that, Edie.
So this is the first time we're trying this. So it's a spring gift and craft show.
Ooh.
So we do have 59 vendors. I started with 40, but I have a tendency to not want to say no to people.
59?
Wow.
Wow.
Normally, we're very well known for our big show that we do in November, the first 2 weekends in November, that we have 100 plus vendors in that show.
Wow.
So we were trying to keep it a little bit more contained, just with it being our first one and seeing, is there a market for this? And from what we've gathered with our vendors, there certainly is a market. Everybody's ready to get out and meet with everybody again. And
so what kind of, just tease us a little bit, like what kind of vendors, what kind of crafts and arts can we expect?
So, well, you know what, we are marketing, or our vendors are marketing for Easter, which is coming very quickly.
Yes.
Mother's Day, Father's Day, graduation, could be weddings. So our vendors have a little bit of everything. We have artists.
Okay.
Artisans,
yes,
crafters. We do have direct sellers also. Like, so the Pampered Chef, Epicure,
nice.
etc. They're also there because people are looking for those things, which also could be gifts too. So there's just literally something for everybody. Yeah.
So I think it's really exciting, and to me, it's not only a symptom of spring, but it feels like the community is coming out of, a long period of stasis almost, I want to say, like the lockdowns and everything. This is really exciting.
Well,
to
it
me.
is. You know what? And with us being open and with all the restrictions removed, we're seeing so many more people in there and hearing the laughter of the children and people talking and the socializing that we've been missing. And with our building as big as it is and 23 feet ceiling, you just hear that going right through. You can be at one end, you hear it at the other end. So it's just overwhelming, and it's really nice to see again.
Well, and now, talk about the Bushplane for a moment. Like always a good time to bring, your family. Now you have Entomica.
Yes.
Is Science North doing an ongoing thing there?
Yes. Well, right now, so we have the Science Book of World Records in from, so it's another reason to come. And even with our show, the way it's set up, we haven't put any vendors in the first bay, as we call them. We have 4 bays. So the first bay is Entomica, and then so even though you're coming to shop, you can also still give your hand to try to break one of those records in the meantime, with all the bags that you're going to have in your hands too, mind you. You'll have to put them down.
Oh, fantastic. So now when exactly is the show?
So it's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the 9th and 10th, 10 to 4 both days.
Okay.
We do have door prizes both days, so you might want to come both days to get into some of our door prizes that we're going to be doing. We do have our cafe open, so and our prices are very family oriented, so it's not going to cost you an arm and leg to stay a little longer, sit down, have a hamburger, hot dog, a sandwich, and then finish your shopping.
Yes.
So we're going to keep you there.
Well, that's fantastic. So this weekend then, you want to go down, take in an array of local businesses, artisans, gifts galore.
Everything from jewelry to paintings to as I say, things for Easter for your children.
Speaking of jewelry, look at
yes,
her brooch.
look at that, eh?
Look at her brooch.
I like to glitter, apparently. I got some pretty wild ones.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Okay, so is there anything else then that we should know about this gifts and craft show?
The only other thing, it is by donation,
Okay.
and you will be supporting the Bushplane in whatever you can afford.
Okay.
When you make your donation, you get your ballot. Your ballot box is located at the far end, so you have to pass all those vendors. And they're literally just keep walking all the way around and go again and go again.
Strategy. I like it.
Yes.
Yes.
It's sure to be a good day, and we're really hoping that our local people, the small business owners, so it's a chance to give back to them also, to help them support their own businesses.
Yeah, well, and it's, again, do all things local in this moment, right? If we band together and we support each other, we will rise.
Yes, that's
we will
correct.
Rise.
Yeah.
So. Well, this is fantastic.
Oh, this is
Edie.
awesome. I really appreciate it.
Oh, well, yeah. No, I love to have somebody in the studio with me. I mean, Craig is really nice too. Like, don't get me wrong, but he couldn't pull that brooch off.
No, that's right.
All right, Edie. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
And I look forward to
hopefully
knowing
get to see you
about
there.
more events at the Bushplane.
Oh, we have lots coming. Keep watching www.bushplane.com.
Yes.
Lots coming.
Awesome. All right, we are now going to go over to Craig to get some more detailed information on the weather. Hopefully he's going to tell us how it's going to dry up, how it's going to warm up, and how we can expect the next, I think 12 hours? 3 days. 3 days to look. There we go. Craig, take it away.
Eddie, it looks like we're in for another pretty soggy day today. We're going to see rain pretty much lasting from now till this evening, and maybe even some flurries later on tonight. We'll tell you why. This is it. The low pressure system that produced all that rain yesterday is still sitting around the Great Lakes. You can see it right here. Lots of moisture wrapping itself into that low. And on the backside of that low, we're seeing some snow. Thunder Bay got hit yesterday with some heavy snow, around 15 centimeters. They can keep it. We don't need it, but we may see some flurries develop later on tonight. Could drop around 2 centimeters of wet snow during the overnight period. Mindful of these high pressure systems because they're going to come in handy next week as they kind of sink down. That wind is going to flow around that high and give us hopefully some warmer temperatures into our week next week. Let's take a look at the satellite. We can show you clearly where the low pressure system is right here. All that moisture kind of wrapping itself around. We got lucky yesterday. I told you about that dry slot that developed around 8:30 last night and then pushed away. Now we're seeing this low-level cloud move in, seeing some drizzle, some very light showers at the moment, and that's the pattern we're going to be in for most of our day today. So this is what we look like as far as temperatures go. We're hoping to hit 7, 3 degrees in Wawa, 5 degrees in Timmins, and 7 degrees in Sudbury. But way back in Thunder Bay, they're at the freezing mark, and that's why they're seeing snow from all this from this system. So as far as the radar goes, we can show you this is current radar right now. We're seeing some pockets, just scattered showers, and that's all kind of moving north, but we still have some rain to the south that's going to be moving in. And again, it's going to be a scattered shower pattern. It's going to be raining and then not raining, but it will be cloudy for most of our day, and the winds won't be an issue like they were yesterday from the east. They're going to be somewhat calm and bearable today, so we don't have to worry about that. And we're not going to get a drenching of rain today like we did yesterday. It's just going to be annoying scattered showers. So this is what we look like for your 3-day forecast. Mainly cloudy conditions today, on and off showers. Temperatures should reach 7, but don't expect us to reach 7 until sometime late this afternoon. 6 degrees for your day on Friday, if we're lucky. Right now, the current forecast that just came out is dropping those temperatures just a little bit, and we could see some flurry activity, of course, develop overnight tonight and into our day on Friday. And then for Saturday, again, we still have a chance of some flurry activity during the overnight period. Temperatures reaching 5 degrees. For the most part, it could be a mix of rain and snow for Saturday. Nothing really all that heavy. And then Sunday's looking pretty nice. And I'll give you those details coming up in the 7-day. Heidi?
Well, good morning and welcome back. So we've had some weather crammed at us. And I believe, so we probably have to do another break. So I am going to cast you back into the world of our sponsors. I'd like to say that I'm going to have a sip of my coffee, but I am out in this moment. So I encourage you to go drink coffee on my behalf and then send me the caffeinated vibes. You're going to hear from Jeep the Mac, of course, because that event is coming up. Jeep enthusiasts everywhere delighting in their combined interest of these vehicles. As well, Maker North actively solving problems in the community. Joseph and Riley ready to receive you and help you craft a solution to whatever it is that you need fixed. All right, so go fill your cup and do come on back. When you do, got some information about the budget that's going to be rolled out this afternoon. You know, some factoids, social media. So if you have something to say, pop it in there. See you in a bit. Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
École publique Éco des Rapides, a place where your child can learn, grow, and be happy. Discover why more and more families are choosing École publique Éco des Rapides for their child. Register your child January 17th to the 21st at epedr.cspgno.ca. Parce que je vois grand.
Well, good morning and welcome back. I'm going to, much to the delight of the producer, director, birthday boy, Mike, I'm just going to take things in my own direction because the things that I have lined up to talk about, I don't want to talk about them. I'm going to be really honest about that. You know, I have information about the budget that will be rolled out this afternoon, but to be honest, until we see it, it's all speculation and really, whatever. As well, you know what? You can go to the website at SiouxOnline.com. You can go to the article. You can read it yourself and see what you feel about the speculation and how it compares to the actual release of the actual budget, which we are sure to talk about tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow as well, we have the second of our Adopt a Pet segments with the Humane Society, so it'll be featuring me interacting live with yet another pet, hopefully another dog, maybe a cat, I'm not sure.
I think it's a cat.
Oh, I think it's a cat. I love cats, so might as well just go over to this camera because Craig and I can just talk now. Yeah, we also have information, you know, some concerns about, you know, some mixed messaging. You know, the 4th dose is being recommended now for anybody 60 and older. You know, some expert medical doctors.
Coffee.
That's right, coffee. Yeah, they're concerned that the mixed messaging is going to, people are going to not want to get the 4th dose because, you know, Kieran Moore has disappeared. We haven't seen him since March 9th. He did say he was going to vanish, though. He said he was done talking about it, much in the same way that
we're all done.
I'm done talking about that as well. So, you know what? Once again, everybody has the right to make a choice to do what they feel is best. I have always supported that. So if you want to have a 4th dose, it's available to anybody 60 and up, as well as other groups that have been identified. You can go to the website, find out if you fall into one of those groups. If you don't want to get it, don't get it. That's it.
There's not a lot of things that are free anymore. So
no, there you go.
Go ahead. And
one thing that's not going to stress your household budget.
There you go.
You can get a shot.
Well, I mean,
for free.
we are talking about the budget, and like Heidi said, I mean, it is a lot of speculation. What's going on? they're touching on some things that we know they're going to be talking about. Like housing is a huge problem.
It is a huge problem
in this country, especially with foreign ownership coming in, buying all the properties, making the market go up, and then no one can afford houses. So I'm hoping the government will be able to address that in somehow, some fashion. I'm not sure, but
2-year ban on, like, what can they do though? I mean, anyway, it just makes my head
well, they
ache.
just need to make the market less,
Yes.
you know, and bring prices
Well,
back
you
down.
know, and I've
to
been
affordable.
skimming some articles, you know, they're increasing supply, they're doing, you know, they're doing things. So
Yeah.
I guess, you know, for those of us who are trying to get into the market or get back into the market, all we can do is be patient and see how it plays out, because
And I
they
think-
are doing some things.
I think it has to do with the market you're living in too, right?
Yes.
I mean, we know here in the Sioux that, you know, there's not a lot of apartments and condos and not a lot of supply for houses. So, but in Toronto, you know, where there's like a condo in every block,
Yeah.
you know, and they just keep on building them. So,
You know, and really, I mean, with the way it is in Toronto, you could, you
I don't know
you
what
could throw a mattress down in a closet and rent it out for $1,000
they do
a
in New
month.
York.
So,
I saw a video yesterday. I think it was the smallest apartment ever. It's basically a bed. Like, that's it. For $500.
well, I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere in like in China where it was like literally like
Yeah.
they just pulled you out of a drawer.
Yeah. For
Well,
sure.
Right?
You know?
So, okay, well.
All right. So what do we do now?
Kind
Is it
of a-
factoid time?
Yeah, we kind of hit a sort of macabre note there. So let's move on. Yes, The Police, my favorite band. Well, one of my favorite bands, but certainly in my top three. Oh my God, look at the, oh. Anyway, okay. April 7th, 1978, The Police released Roxanne as the first single from their debut album, Outlandos d'Amour. The song was written from the point of view of a man who falls in love with a prostitute. The title came from the name of the character in the play Cyrano de Bergerac, which Sting saw on an old poster which was hanging in a hotel foyer in Paris, France, where the group had been staying. The song failed to chart, but when it was re-released in 1979, it peaked at number 12 on the UK singles chart.
There you go.
Okay. And I will go into the, just, you know, because we talk about conspiracy theories and things like that. So April 7th, then, 1994, Courtney Love, okay, at that time married to Kurt Cobain. Courtney Love was arrested on drugs and theft charges after a reported overdose. Now, at this time, she was unaware that her husband was deceased at that time at their home, and he wasn't actually discovered to be deceased until the next day by an electrician. Now, conspiracy theories suggest that she was responsible for his passing.
I didn't know that.
Yes, yeah, there was actually a fairly thorough documentary in which members of her family are interviewed. Yeah, it's a worthy watch,
Impressive.
that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll have to get Dan Gray on that.
That's right. Dan Gray, are you listening? Now he's going to pop up in social media.
Yeah, I'm working on it, he'll say.
Okay,
All right.
so social media time. Okay, Margaret
there's-
McKeag, we've got a showing by the ladies.
Oh,
Yes.
She wins.
Beating everybody to the punch. She says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Margaret, and congratulations on beating all the guys.
Yeah,
Nice.
enjoy your prize.
Tristan, a really big smile sent out to you. Tristan Tremblay, good morning, all. Have a great day and happy birthday, Grandpa. Aw, Tristan. You have a great day at school, love. Hope to see you soon. Terry Matthews, good morning, all. Good morning, Terry Matthews.
Morning.
Bradley Evoy says, good morning, happy Baby Friday. Yes, happy Baby Friday indeed. He also says, happy birthday, Mike. You're a popular guy.
Oh yeah, there's lots of birthday wishes today.
Steve Childs, GBFAHYHAGD, the sun is coming up between two great huge tracts of land. Sadly, the sun is hidden behind the clouds in this moment. Ah, yes, and rocking the horn. So, good Baby Friday, all. Hope you all have a great day. You too, Steve. Rick Sutherland. Hello, Rick.
Hi, Rick.
He says, good morning all. Happy Thursday. Yes, happy Thursday. So far, so good. Enika, good morning all. Happy Baby Friday. Happy Baby Friday to you. Ooh, Steve Childs sent me a lovely picture. I believe it was like a field of lavender. Just because, well, that's fine. He sent it to me, so you don't have to have it. I liked it very much. It was very pretty, Steve. Thank you. Margaret McKegg says, happy birthday, Mike. Enjoy your special day. Yeah. Enika, happy birthday, Mike. Steve Childs, happy birthday, Mike. Doing great work. I would agree with that.
Thank you.
We are lucky to have him. Marilyn Trumbull says, happy birthday, Mike. Giselle Tchaikovsky. Giselle, now I know that name.
Yeah.
Giselle Tchaikovsky.
Could be a new viewer.
Hi, Giselle. Happy birthday to producer Mike. Good morning, everyone. Oh, she's hiding behind her anonymity. All right. Judy O'Neill, good morning, Heidi and Craig. One day closer to Friday. Hope you both have an awesome day. And by the way, you both do a great job. Love watching you every morning. Aw, thank you. That's nice to hear.
Thanks, Judy. You do a great job, too.
Joseph Bertrand, good day, everyone. Happy birthday, Mike. Good day to you, Joseph. And Judy O'Neill says, happy birthday, Mike. Hope you do something memorable on your special day. Kimberly says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Kim. And Terry Matthews pops back in to say happy birthday, Mike.
There you go.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, well, this
How old are you today, Mike? Can we say that?
I guess I can. I'm 52 now. 52. But I still feel like I'm 25.
52, feeling like 25. We're all feeling like 25, right?
No,
maybe not.
Not today. No, I'm not.
All right, let's talk. I don't see any 25-degree temperatures.
No,
but,
not yet.
We're climbing there. At least we've got a couple of 12s showing up.
Nice.
Maybe a 13, too. Might have to revise those temperatures in a little bit, because we might have to bring them down, because there is a shot of cold air coming in over the next 7 days. Well, let's hope it doesn't affect us. But we do have some sun showing up. Those 2 days are going to be beautiful spring days.
Wow.
So we should lose a lot of snow between now and then, and I think we're just going to have those piles to worry about. So, yeah, spring is coming slowly, very slowly this year.
Yeah.
Which the rodent just like totally lied to us, because he said it was an early spring, right?
It's not feeling very early. I hear groundhog is tasty.
Really? Well, enjoy that.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's an off day for the Heidi today, so forgive me. It'll be better tomorrow, I promise. So do come back. I will remind you that we are the Sioux's only local news show. So, you know, like, follow, share, do all of those things. You can catch the playback on our website. You can catch the playback on our Facebook, on our Instagram. We are now even venturing into the world of TikTok. Yeah.
That's a totally different animal.
It is a totally different animal, but give you some behind-the-scenes stuff. Yeah, anyway, so that's all I have for today. I hope you have a spectacular day. Stay dry, and I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, we will. We see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.